Dear friends, I am Kinjal Joshi. Take your statistics of 12th standard. आपने अगले जो वीडियोस भेजे हैं व्हाट्सएप पे उनमें फर्स्ट चैप्टर का ऑलरेडी स्टडी किया है, इंडेक्स नंबर का। आज हम नया दूसरा चैप्टर जो है वो स्टार्ट करेंगे, जो है लीनियर कोरिलेशन। चैप्टर नंबर 2, लीनियर correlation. This chapter is also of 12 marks. That means the weightage of this chapter in board exam is of 12 marks. First of all, we see the blueprint of this chapter. In section A, that means MCQ, one question of 1 mark. That means one question, there are 4 options A, B, C, D. We select any one, and this question is in section A, question number 2. Then after, in section B, section B means answer in one line. Write the answer in short. One question, 1 mark, and which is a question number 12. Answer in one line, that means, as example, how many types of measures of central tendency is static? So there are mainly 4 types of measures of central tendency. 3 types of measures of central tendency: mean, median, and mode. Then after, in section C, one question of 2 marks, and is a question number 21. One question of 2 marks, that means either a short sum or short theory question. Then section D, one question of 3 marks, and which is a question number 31. In section D, question number 31, one question of 3 marks, and this question is short sum. And then after, in last, section F, one question of 5 marks, and which is a question number 43. There is no question in section E, but in section F, one question of 5 marks, question number 43, which is a big sum. And this section F is very important, because in section F there are 4 sums of 5 marks, and the total weightage of section F is 20 marks, which is very important for all the students. So this is the blueprint of this chapter. One question, 1 mark, one question, 1 mark, 1 plus 1, 2, then 2 marks, 2 plus 2, 4, 3 marks, 4 plus 3, 7, 7 plus 5, 12. It means linear correlation is of 12 marks. Now, linear correlation. First of all, what is the meaning of linear correlation? आप लोगों ने 11th स्टैंडर्ड में वन वेरिएबल का स्टडी किया है. We have studied about one variable. One variable, as example, we find the mean for only one variable, and that's why which is denoted by x bar. Similarly, we find standard deviation for one variable, which is denoted by s, x bar and s. That means here we use only one variable, and which is denoted by x. But now onwards, we have studied about two variables. first variable is x and second variable is y. That means the mean of x is x bar and the mean of y is y bar. Similarly, the standard deviation of x is denoted by sx and the standard deviation of y is denoted by sy. It means in second chapter linear correlation and in third chapter linear regression and in fourth chapter time series we have studied about two variables x and y. Now which type of these two variables, ये दोनों जो वेरिएबल है वो कौन से टाइप का है, कौन से टाइप के वेरिएबल के बीच का हमें स्टडी करना है. तो we take one example. Production and rainfall. Production and rainfall, which is a one example of two variables. There are two variables. One variable is production, another variable is rainfall. There is a some type of relationship between two variables. Which type of relationship is there? We know that if rainfall is increased, then production also increase. If rainfall decrease, then production is decreased. That means if we changes in one variable, then corresponding changes occur in another variable, which is called a cause and effect relationship. The name of this relationship is cause and effect relationship. Now हम उनको अच्छी तरीके से समझें तो here if we changes in rainfall which is cause, then corresponding changes occur in production of wheat, rice, etc., which is effect, and that's why rainfall and production are related by cause and effect relationship. Another example, as example, advertisement cost and selling of items. We know that if we increase advertisement cost, then the selling of items will also be increased. हम अगर एडवर्टाइजमेंट कॉस्ट में इंक्रीज करेंगे तो उनका जो सेलिंग है वो बढ़ेगा, वो हम जानते हैं. सिमिलरली एज ऑफ फादर, एज ऑफ सन, फादर की एज इंक्रीज होगी तो उनका सन की एज भी इंक्रीज होगी, which is another type of cause and effect relationship. We take one more example, price and demand, which is a base of economics. आप लोगों ने इकोनॉमिक्स में वो स्टडी किया है. प्राइस एंड डिमांड. इफ प्राइस इंक्रीज देन डिमांड डिक्रीज, इफ प्राइस डिक्रीज देन डिमांड इंक्रीज. और वो हम हमारी डेली रूटीन में भी देख रहे हैं कि जो भी आइटम है उनकी प्राइस कम की दैट मींस वो जो बाजार में सेल आता है तो वहां पर उनकी डिमांड इंक्रीज हो जाती है. और अगर प्राइस इंक्रीज है, ज्यादा है, मींस के बड़े-बड़े शोरूम हैं तो वहां पर डिमांड डिक्रीज हो जाती है, which is another example of cause and effect relationship. तो ये जो cause and effect relationship है उनकी डेफिनेशन आप लोगों को सेक्शन बी 1 मार्क्स में आ सकती है और explain the cause and effect relationship with illustration तो वो सेक्शन सी 2 मार्क्स में आ सकती है. तो आपको कैसे लिखना है? What is the definition of cause and effect relationship? In two variables, if we changes in one variable into bracket cause, then corresponding changes occur in another variable into bracket effect, then they are related by cause and effect relationship. As example, if we changes in rainfall which is cause, then corresponding changes occur in production into bracket effect, then rainfall and production are related by cause and effect relationship. तो इस टाइप के जो दो वेरिएबल है उनका हमें ये सेकंड, थर्ड एंड फोर्थ चैप्टर में स्टडी करना है. तो यहाँ पर जो रेनफॉल है उनको हम x कहेंगे और जो प्रोडक्शन है उनको y कहेंगे। दैट मींस वन वेरिएबल इज इंडिपेंडेंट, अनदर इज डिपेंडेंट। इंडिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल को हमें x कहना है और डिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल को हमें y कहना है। कैसे पता चलेगा कि कौन सा इंडिपेंडेंट है कौन सा डिपेंडेंट है? तो जिनमें हम चेंजेस कर सकते हैं वो इंडिपेंडेंट है और उनकी इफेक्ट जिस पे होगी विच इज कॉल्ड डिपेंडेंट। यहाँ पर हम रेनफॉल, हम मतलब कि रेनफॉल में चेंजेस हो सकता है, उनकी इफेक्ट किस पे आती है? प्रोडक्शन पे। दैट्स व्हाई रेनफॉल इज इंडिपेंडेंट एंड प्रोडक्शन इज डिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल। नाउ कॉज एंड इफेक्ट रिलेशनशिप का स्टडी करने के बाद व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ कोरिलेशन? Correlation means there is simultaneously changes occur between two variables and they are related by cause and effect relationship. Then two variables are correlated or there exists correlation between two variables. आपकी टेक्स्ट बुक में cause and effect relationship और direct और indirect causes दोनों वर्ड होंगे, both are same, either cause and effect relationship और direct और indirect causes। यहाँ पर हम वर्ड यूज करेंगे cause and effect relationship। तो टू इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग्स है, ये कोरिलेशन की जो डेफिनेशन है वो भी सेक्शन बी 1 मार्क्स के लिए इंपॉर्टेंट है, 1 मार्क्स में आ सकती है। तो कोरिलेशन मतलब फिर से मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि there is simultaneously changes occur between two variables and they are related by cause and effect relationship, then there exists correlation between two variables, we call it x and y. So this is the definition of correlation. There are many type of correlation are there, but we have studied about only linear correlation. So what is the meaning of linear correlation? आपकी जो कोरिलेशन की डेफिनेशन है वो सेम रहेगी। कोरिलेशन मतलब देयर इज simultaneously changes occur between two variables and they are related by cause and effect relationship, then both variables are correlated. If this correlation is determined by any straight line, then it is called a linear correlation. अगर ये correlation आप कोई straight line से अगर उनको रिप्रेजेंट करोगे then it is called a linear correlation. Now there are mainly two types of correlation, positive and negative. पॉजिटिव कोरिलेशन, नेगेटिव कोरिलेशन। और मैंने आप लोगों को अभी कितने सारे एग्जांपल दिए, there are so many examples of cause and effect relationship. From these examples we can determine the type of correlation, what is positive, what is negative. पॉजिटिव कोरिलेशन किसको कहेंगे? तो जो रेनफॉल एंड प्रोडक्शन वाला एग्जांपल था, एडवर्टाइजमेंट कॉस्ट एंड सेलिंग ऑफ आइटम्स वाला जो एग्जांपल था, देयर एग्जिस्ट पॉजिटिव कोरिलेशन। अब आपको समझ में आया होगा कि ये दोनों एग्जांपल में जो चेंजेस होता है वो सेम डायरेक्शन में है। If we increase in rainfall, then production should also increase, decrease, which is a same direction. Means the changes of two variables are in same direction, then it is called a positive correlation. And in price and demand, there is a negative correlation. आप लोगों ने देखा प्राइस एंड डिमांड में क्या होता है? प्राइस इंक्रीज देन डिमांड डिक्रीज, प्राइस डिक्रीज then demand increase. So it is called a negative correlation. That means the changes between two variables are in opposite direction, then it is called a negative correlation. Now correlation is a one measure, but its value is determined by any another measure, which is called कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ कोरिलेशन आप लोगों ने देखा है, रेंज कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ रेंज, स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन, quartile deviation coefficient of quartile deviation. Similarly, from the correlation we can determine coefficient of correlation, and coefficient of correlation means the strength of measure of linear correlation between two variables is determined by coefficient of correlation, which is denoted by small r. The notation of coefficient of correlation is r. The strength of measure of linear correlation between two variables is called coefficient of correlation, which is denoted by r. आप x and y के बीच में correlation है, मतलब कितना है, वो फाइंड करने के लिए हमें coefficient of correlation फाइंड करना पड़ेगा. And the measure of coefficient of correlation was first suggested by the well-known statistician Karl Pearson. And we know the duration of Karl Pearson 1857 to 1936. तो ये ड्यूरेशन में उन्होंने कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ कोरिलेशन फाइंड आउट किया है. ओके, थैंक यू.